Hey, this is your girl, msyelladiva. I'm bringing you another episode of the Never Ever Met Season 2, Episode 2. All right. If you're new here, welcome. We do TV and movie reviews here, okay? All right, sit back and relax. And if you are returning, welcome back. Yes, Lord. Let the church say amen. Give me a thumbs up. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and we will begin. All right. So the episode begins where Charlie and Jared reveals that they have newborns, basically. Charlie got a 1-month-old, and Jared has a 6-month-old. Okay. I still want to know where this 1-month-old is. Okay. I really want to know where this 1-month-old is. Anyway. So then she revealed that she got 4 kids and Jared got 2. So it's going to be the Brady Bunch if they ever get together. Jared said, yeah, he said that he don't know if he can take care of 4 kids because 2 kids is enough. And if you add on 4, yeah, he said he don't know if he's ready for that. And so Charlie was like, well, just try. I don't know. I don't know if I would be ready for that either. You know, that's a lot of money. Anyway, so Alicia and Irving, okay, they laying in the bed together. And so Alicia was like, you just want to cuddle. And he was like, no, I just want to fall asleep with you. He was like, just like, we fall asleep on the couch or something like that. I just want to fall asleep with you and wake up with you and stuff like that. And so she was like, well, you only took me on 1 date, you can't be falling asleep with me if you only took me on 1 date. She said, I'm a traditional girl. And so she said in the confessional that she was diagnosed with an autoimmune disease where it's kind of like cancer. And so she says she really has to take care of her body. So she lost weight and she basically lives a holistic lifestyle. And so Alicia was like, well, just don't press it, let it happen organically. And so Irving in the confessional said, he feels like he like her way more than she like him. And he said she hasn't kissed him. She ain't given no kind of nothing. And he said she just has a hard exterior. Yeah, it looked like it. It looked like him. Okay, she just have a hard exterior. So the next day, Rhonda has him come outside. She said the boom boom is back. The boom boom is back, honey. The boom boom is back, okay? So you ain't got to do it in the shower. You ain't got to do it in the shower no more. The boom boom room is back, okay? So she also said that each couple has to cook for the house, so they can, see how the couples, act towards each other in the kitchen. So, but then she said they got to change into their swimsuit, okay, and they got to come back outside, okay. So Brittany is nervous. She said because she just had a baby, and she nervous about Ty seeing her in her bathing suit. But come here, Brittany. Ty got a dad body, honey. Ty got a dad body, okay? So you shouldn't be nervous getting naked. Get in your bathing suit in front of him because he got a dad body, honey. Ain't nobody looking at that, okay? And second of all, why you bring a 2-piece? Why you ain't bring a 1-piece like the girl who just had a baby a month ago? She got a one piece on, okay? She got a one piece on and a BBL, but she got a one piece on, okay? You should have packed a one piece. You done packed this little bitty suit, and then you scared to put it on. What you packing for? What you packing for? Anyway, so this is a exercise on intimacy and consent. You supposed to paint the person's body, the other person's body, but you got to ask permission to paint, okay? And you could be blindfolded or you could not be blindfolded. It's fine. So so the couples, most of the couples asked for permission, okay? Some of the couples forgot to ask for permission, okay? Alexis, the mama, okay? And Chris, the son, okay? Because Alexis is 47 years old and Chris is 35 years old, and she treats him like a son. She forgot to ask permission for pretty much everything, okay? Chris said Alexis got control issues. Okay. She said, and then he said, she got control issues. She said he noticed that when they were on a phone call, and apparently, her boyfriend at that time was looking at another woman, ass or whatever, and he caught her ass, and then she had her fist up there, so when he turned around, he got punched in the face. And so, that's what Chris was like, I think she got control issues. Yeah, it seemed like that to me. All right, so Cinco and Jay, those are the tall people that was having sex in the shower. Yeah, she drew a tree on Cinco because he wanted kids, and she got a heart. It says Jay. Ty and Britt drew some roses on Ty or whatever. Alexis put her name on her son. Chris put her name on the chest, showing ownership. Okay. And she put her handprint on his penis, showing ownership of that. And Chris says he didn't give her permission to do any of that. Okay. Yeah. He didn't give her permission to do any of that. Okay. Charlie and Jared. Now, Charlie said she already got his name tattooed on her body. Did you get that when you was pregnant with another man's baby? Is that you got your tattoo of Jared when you was pregnant with another man's baby? Is that what? Tell me. I'm asking for a friend. Did you get your tattoo wherever this is, Jared, when you pregnant with another man's baby? Okay, I'm just asking. So she put her name on him, and he didn't get no tattoo of your name on him, but you got a tattoo of his name. Okay, all right now, all right. Alicia and Irvin, she said she just had to be mindful of asking because she used to telling people what to do. I can see that, Alicia. I can see that with your autoimmune disease. Okay, so Kiki and Brandon. Kiki said, I had the best canvas. Yes, you did, baby, because Brandon's body is banging. Body is banging. Hello. I love it. I love it. I love it. The body is banging. Okay. Ooh, yes. Yeah. I had the best canvas. Yes, you did, honey, because nobody else's body looks like Brandon. Okay. So they switch. So Alicia don't want her body to be in touch at all. But, Irvin had to, get her out of that, so he had to paint something on her back. Chris painted a stop sign on Alicia's back, because he needed her to stop. Charlie and Jared painted zebra stripes on Charlie to say that she is black and white. But, and she grew up and everybody kept teasing her that she a white girl, and she had to make sure that everybody knows she black, even though she looked like she white. But he said she is his black queen. Yeah, okay. Whatever. Whatever. Alicia Irvin wrote powerful on Alicia's chest because she is going through something, and then he was about to say it, and then Alicia was like and so he had to stop. And he probably, was going to tell her about the autoimmune disease. So she didn't want everybody to know. So he did stop. And then he wrote some angel wings on her back because he thought she looked like an angel when they first arrived, even though she don't like him. Anyway, so they go inside and they clean up. And so Ty and Britt are cooking dinner, and catfish, rice, and green beans. Alicia come in the kitchen. She come in the kitchen. Y'all got vegan butter?
You stupid.
Okay. I'm joking on that. Y'all got vegan butter? And so Ty was like, you can't eat regular butter? And she was like, no, I can't. And so she was just like, well, can you make me a small? Because Britt was okay, was like, oh, okay, well, we're going to have to figure something out. She was like, well, you can make a little small pan of green beans and some oil. She was like, but don't kill it with oil. And Britt was like, who in the fuck are you? Who in the fuck are you? Okay, that's how she looked. Okay, she ain't say it, but she was looking like, who in the fuck are you? Okay. And so Ty, he was the man about it. He was like, "Are you cooking? Are you cooking? Because we cooking, and we cooking for everybody, not just you. Okay, we cooking for everybody. Okay, so we can't be making all kinds of exceptions." And then Alicia was like, "Well, I can cook my own food." She was like, "That's why I don't come in the kitchen." Yeah, that's the reason why you don't come in the kitchen. Because you got too many stipulations and everybody ain't with that. So Alicia go tell Irvin, right? Irvin was like, Alicia was like, Ty yelled at me. And he was like, yeah, did he? Well, what happened? Oh, nonchalant. Like, and so he said, well, don't worry about it, And so in the confessional, he said, it seemed like she was an aggressor. She was like, so, because he said her tone is bossy. And hey. But he was like, don't worry about it. So Alexis is talking to Charlie and Jared about, she said she was feeling disconnected. Now, Alexis is the mama, okay? And Chris is the son. So she talking to Charlie and Jared, the one who got newborns, about feeling disconnected with Chris. Yeah, because you the mama. Okay. And so then Chris come in, and Chris was like, Alexis, you did what you wanted to do. He got a little, he country shit. You did what you wanted to do. And she was like, he said, you ain't asked for permission for shit. You did what you wanted to do. And so Alexis was like, well, that means that you had a problem too. So my feelings are warranted. Gaslight much? You gaslight him, boo. You gaslighting him. So she walk away. And so Chris was like, listen, I got to show her that I mean business, okay? Country shit. I mean business. Or she gonna treat me like a little boy. She gonna treat me like a little boy. I mean business. Business. Or she gonna treat me like a little boy. Okay? Anyway. So, ooh, let me tell you. Ooh.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Alicia and Brandon are doing yoga. Now Brandon is the good canvas. He got the best canvas, okay? And Alicia, who don't want vegan butter, they doing yoga, okay? And so Irvin get pissed off because she doing yoga with Brandon, but he asked to do yoga with her this morning. But she said no. She kind of poo-pooed that idea. Yeah, she kind of poo-pooed that idea, but she gonna do yoga with Brandon. Yeah, I can understand it. I would do yoga with Brandon too, okay? So Alicia comes and she sees that he mad. And so Alicia was like, well, I think that's a part of your insecurity. Ooh, what you say that for?
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
What the hell you say that for? We know it's a part of his insecurity, but you ain't supposed to say it. You ain't supposed to say it. Of course he insecure. Brandon got the best body. He got a dad body too. Brandon is tight to death. And and so Irvin was like, you caused it. You know, we were supposed to do yoga. You know, and you doing yoga with this other dude, and we were supposed to do yoga.
Me personally, I wouldn't take this level of disrespect.
I get it. So they go downstairs and eat dinner. Okay. Charlie and Jared admit to all the stuff they was hiding from each other, that he got a newborn, she got a newborn, and she got 4 kids. And so Jay, the tall one that was having sex in the shower, she was like, so she applied to the show pregnant? I know that's right. I was thinking the same thing. She applied to the show pregnant. Whoo. But Clavassier has a newborn as well, and he need to tell Tatiana. Okay? So Chris and Jared are talking out back, okay, about Alexis, about the mama. Because Chris is the son, and Alexis is the mama. They talk about Alexis being controlling. And Chris said, I have childhood trauma about controlling issues. I have childhood trauma. He said, I had 9 step parents combined. Okay. He said, I seen every level of control. He said his mama was married quite a few times, and they tried to control him and tried to control the mama. And also, he said he moved in with his dad, and he was controlling. So he got all kinds of level of control control issues. And she knows this. And he was like, so he said, so if you know this, do you even care that I have childhood trauma about controlling issues, and and you trying to control me too? Do you even care? That's what he said. But Jared trying to talk and telling him like, Alexis said that her dad was a Jamaican, and that's how she gets her hard exterior. Yeah, that's fine too. But you also older than him. So you feel like you can control him because you older than him. I think that's the issue. I don't think it's her dad's issue, and I don't think it's because you older than him and you feel like you can control him. I think that's the bottom line. Anyway, so the next scene is back in the house, and Irving and Alicia are trying to talk again after she caught Irving caught Alicia and Brandon doing yoga. We don't know if they're gonna do more than yoga, but anyway, so Irving tells Alicia that he was insulted with this insecurities comment. Okay, he was insulted, and so he wasn't like he was angry. He was angry, and so because he was angry, from his voice, it sounded angry, but I don't think. Basically, what she said that she feels unsafe. Okay. I don't think his voice made her, was that rah to make her feel unsafe. But I'm not her, so I don't know. But she said that she feels unsafe with his demeanor. And Irving walks away. He was like, "Listen, if you feel unsafe, I'm out. I'm out. I don't want to have no parts of you feeling unsafe. So I'm gonna leave, and so." So you can feel safe again. So he walked away. He was like, she is deflecting and she takes no accountability. Okay. And that, my love, was the end of the episode. So we'll see what happens next week. Give me a thumbs up, like and share and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.